Good morning. Morning from sunny LA once again, right after sunrise. So check this out. I'm on the rooftop. See that sun coming up? We got mountains over here. I don't know if you'll be able to see the Hollywood sign way off in the distance. And we got downtown LA. All kinds of good stuff. I'm waking up with the birds out here as usual. Anyway, I'm jumping on here. I'm jumping up out of bed too, but just wanted to talk about something I've been wanting to make a video about for quite some time, and it's just, everything's always just my own conclusions, my own opinions and thoughts, so agree or not, watch me or not, it's all up to you. But just what are we doing here? Why are we here? What is happening on Earth? Do you think it's for no reason? Because I sure as heck don't. I mean, really, what would be the point, right? So to me, here's how I view people. I think people fall into one of two categories. Either you believe that heaven is on earth, that that's what we're creating, or you don't. So one of the two. So, okay, heaven and hell, these are not places that are like far off places in the distance that you go to one day, somewhere in the future. Or it's not something that happens to you or you see or recognize or go to when your physical body dies. It's here. You're here. Right now. You're in it. And whether you choose to view it as a heaven or a hell or something in between, or maybe just nothing, well, you're right. Whatever you believe, whatever you see it as, you're right. So everything is your own making, it's your own creation, it's your own doing, good or bad. I don't really like to use the word bad because even in that there are lessons, but if you start looking at your life and the world around you as your personal heaven, your wealth of opportunities and choices and gifts and literally a plethora of anything that you could possibly want right here in front of you. You just have to understand and trust yourself that you can attain it all. Then that is your heaven. Heaven is on earth. We create our own heaven on earth or hell on earth. So if you want to view the world as being out to get you and everybody sucks and you hate your job and you can never make enough money and it's just shit every day, well, guess what you're gonna get? A bunch of sucky people and a job that you hate and not enough money and shit every day. Sorry, but that's just how it goes. There's no right or wrong on any of it. So it's sort of like we're living out a really prolonged, drawn-out judgment day, but it's of your own judgment. You are your own judge and jury, is the point. So whatever you deem as a right thing or a wrong thing or good or bad, that's all up to you. Really, in the end, nobody judges you more critically or harsher than yourself. So if there's something here's what I'm trying to say. That's not a cop-out, because what will end up happening is you'll start to realize that you do less and less of the so-called wrong things or hurtful things, let's call them hurtful things, to yourself and or others, because in the end, you're the one that's going to live with the guilt. And then in the end, what that means is you will end up self-punishing in some way, either through your guilt or depression or in a multitude of ways. You end up punishing yourself, and how that also comes across is whatever you're feeling inside is how you will get treated back. I don't know if that makes any sense, but as I said in my last video, like, the whole world is really just a reflection of your own feelings. So if you think that you will be the head of your company, and you'll be a great financial success, and you'll have, you know, love all around you and abundance all around you, and you truly believe that, and you take the action steps to get there, well, you'll get it. It may not, here's the thing, it may not and probably won't actually come in the exact, like, detailed out specific ways that you're thinking, but it'll come to you. It comes in different forms. You just have to recognize it when it comes. And vice versa. So again, it keeps you from doing the other stuff that isn't so beneficial to you and others, because you'll realize that you're going to eat your own self up if you do those things. So I invite you to start maybe looking at the world in this view, through this mindset. And trust me, I know that it can be very easy to view the world as shitty and that there's no point. And I even hated God. I got so pissed off with all the shit that happened to me that I said, what's the point? I wasn't trying to do things for karmic points, so to speak. I try my best to do everything with everybody's best interest at heart. I really, truly do. Whether or not everyone around me believes that, I really, truly do. And when it got to a point where I was doing so much for everybody else, and not that I wanted payback, I'm not saying that, but not only did I not get any gratitude for anything I was doing, but I was getting punished. I felt like I was getting punished. I mean, it's like the more I did for people, the more I got punished, and that didn't make any sense to me. So I got so pissed off at God. I said, what's the point? Not that I'm trying to earn karmic points, but wow, why wouldn't I just go off and just be a bad person if it doesn't matter either way? Well, it does. So I just kept asking why, and I got my answers. So go that route too. The universe will speak to you. It will answer your questions. So anyway, just start paying attention to signs. So, I just get them all the time now for such a long time now, because I asked for them and I'm getting them. So things that are just too coincidental, something where maybe you're thinking about this completely random movie or song from 40 years ago, and then someone just happens to bring it up an hour later. How in the world could they know that? And then, stuff on the internet, I get it. There are pixels, and there's tracking, and, all the different cookies. There's all the different ways of, if you like gardening, you're going to get more videos on gardening, and you're going to get, maybe it'll transfer you over to flowers, and then horticulture, and, there's a whole route that goes, and I get all that. That's part of it too, because let's call them divination tools. The universe has to have something to use to get to you. See what I'm saying? We live in a material world. We have tangible 3D objects and things that bring messages to us. So it could be through a person, it could be through a video you see on the internet, it could be through a song, lyrics of a song, it could be your Lyft driver that says a random thing. These are the tools that the universe uses, so don't disregard them, is my advice. So, heaven is a place on earth. Come on, people. Right? All right, that's my 2 cents for the day. Have a good one. Bye.